Well, the answer to that, my answer to that is a bit yes and a bit no. Uh, I've had the opportunity to work in the nonprofit sector, in the agency sector, and in the corporate sector. And what I see, or what I have seen in each of those arenas, is that they share they share some common objectives, but their vocabularies may be different. But nevertheless, for example, a corporation speaks of customers. The corporation I worked for was the old Bell System, which was the giant in telecommunications for so long. And its customers were telecommunications users. On the other hand, in the Red Cross, one of my employers at one time, its customers are, for example, people who have suffered in disasters, or the contributors who help the Red Cross perform that kind of service. On the agency side of the house, the agency itself is in the business of public relations. And I found that distinguishing the agency practice, because, for example, all of my colleagues were public relations people. On the corporate side of the house, most of my colleagues were involved with delivering telecommunications service. There were people in operations, they were in law, in marketing, all kinds of other people that it takes to structure a large organization in the business world. So when I went to work in the morning in the agency, I knew that that our business was going to be public relations, and that I would have an opportunity to rub shoulders and talk public relations all day long. It was part of that came with the territory. On the other hand, when I went to work on the corporate side of the house, I knew that my business was telecommunications, and I still have a hard hat that I'm very proud of, that helped me get down into manholes, or perhaps we call them person holes today, I don't know, in Chicago city streets to make sure that all the cable was still in order. So those are the kinds of differences that I see. But I think basically the practice of public relations is essentially the same wherever you are.